Welcome to week 2 of Web Development for Beginners. I'm going to be helping you on building a website that you started last week. If you've not watched week 1, please go back and watch week 1 before you start week 2. You will be very, very lost. If you did start week 1 and you've gotten to where you start your first page website, please continue this class. We're going to be going over starting a website, getting that first page done, and moving on to learning how to continue the other pages. So today's class, we're going to end with that first home page and everything that should be on the first home page. And then we're going to be next week going over all the additional pages that you have, depending on what you have for your specific client, as well as plugins to get stuff done. So without further ado, we're going to jump right in. I'm going to start on this website that we started last week, go over some things that we went over last week, and we're going to move on. Again, if you have not watched week 1, please go back to watch week 1 as we start today. Okay, so I'm going to jump right in, and we're going to start with the website we worked on last week. Here we go. If you remember, we did not get the pro. We're using the basic one because this is a free class. So I want you to use something that's free, and we'll work on that header in a little bit later. But for right now, we're going to start here. And if you remember, last week, I went ahead and changed the front. I made that hero image. We went over what is a good hero image. And for our hero image, we need information on what it is you're telling people about, a bit of description about that, and a call to action. So we have Ostal Palace, a relaxing home away from home. So what is it? Ostal Palace. A descriptive thing about Ostal Palace. What do you want me to know about Ostal Palace? It's a relaxing home away from home. It is a call to action. And remember, we went also about this being above the fold, meaning before you turn the page, before you go any further, you should be able to, one, be able to get somebody to give you money. If this is somewhere, if the goal is this website to produce conversions that give you money, the first thing we need to make sure is that you can get money from it, that people can pay you for something immediately. The first thing they see. The second thing we need to make sure is that they can see very clearly imagery that lets them know what kind of feel and what kind of place or what kind of thing it is. So if you have a church, it should be a picture. If your pride enjoys your choir and they're very lively, then that should be your main image. If you have a beautiful facility in your business, then that should be your main image. If your team and your staff are your key elements, components to winning, then that should be your main image. You want to make sure that you are adding in a bunch of information that's going to be able to, like visually, it's going to be able to tell people what it is that they're going to experience and why they want to come through you. Additionally, moving down, back to that. After we did that, we went ahead and I added, we moved on. So I'm going to go to the next part. So we got a hero image above the fold hero image. We got a easy way for them to give us money immediately. The first thing should be give me money in some kind of way. Book a ticket, get a consult call, dial my phone number, something that gets you money. The conversion should be immediate. 9 times out of 10 people find you, they're already looking for something, unless you send it to them and they probably want to click it again anyway. Then after that, above the fold, after that first part, we're going to go on and move to our second part, which is telling them more to things to do. A call to action immediately under your hero image. So that's the next thing that should be there. A call to action section. This call to action section could be very long or very short, but what I mean by long is space-wise. I've seen call to actions that end right here, that the space is only a couple of pixels. I've seen call to actions that are another complete above the fold. This will be another entire screen worth of information. So that's the next thing that needs to go there. I just went ahead and put the information in for this really quick. And where I got this from, I believe it's already there, but you can also add in, if there's no call to actions, you can add in things, and I want you to learn where this is by clicking this plus button in between your blocks. So this entire section is called a block for this purpose of this software in this program. If you use another software in the program, it might be something different. This is called it is all controlled by this menu ball and this black circle here. As I move down, I'm in a new block. New controls, new black circle. I'm going to go to book your getaway Ostal Place. So here, I didn't give you a lot of information. Here's the call to action with more information. Book your getaway to Ostal Place. Let us create a customer treat experience fit for royalty. Very, very big is let us create a customer treat experience fit for royalty. Very big and white. It's the first thing you're going to see. The important things that stick out are the pink spots. The reason why you want the pink spots picked out is our brain is going to see that first and be like, oh, I like that. Let's go for that. Let's add that in. So we have when you book a retreat experience with Austin Place, the retreat concierge walks you through creating the perfect itinerary for your occasion. That is in gray. It's detail about this big white thing I want you to know about. I want you to do this. This is the call to action. And for more detail on your attention, micro weddings, women's retreats, restore and renewal, PTSD healing. These are all aspects they want you to know about. This whole call to action is saying the white part, let us create a custom retreat experience. To help them get an idea what custom might mean, I added these bits and pieces. That's not all they have, but I added bits and pieces. And also I added this pink to get your attention. More information to tell you what to do. Book your getaway to Austin Place. Also, these are in pink so that people can add the visual image to their thoughts. So micro wedding, there's a pink chapel. A white, there's pink people. There's white information, there's pink leaf. There's white information, there's pink this. This pink color is part of their brand. I went in and also added the colors matching their brand. The purple is not really part of their brand. It's added that into the color that's contrasting. So we went over that last week. So second, we added our hero image. Second should be our call to action block. It can be big, it can be small, but it needs to be the next one. After our call to action block, we're going to go ahead and go into our about us. Now, our about us is not necessarily going to be, let me tell you about who I was and who started, how long it's been, and all that. That is not going on our homepage. That's going on our about us on our about us page. On our homepage, the about us section is information that's going to help them know what it is we have to offer and what we want them to do. It is another form of call to action that's going to give a bit more detail than we previously did. So I'm going to add in copy that I created myself that was originally there. And this is what it comes with. Remember we talking about that Lipsum, Extra, whatever Lipsum? This is their version of it. It added words. These words are going to be in that template throughout the whole thing. We're not using these words at all. And as you see, it still says it's a dummy text. It's the same dummy text XYZ. It's just words there. So I'm going to go ahead and get my copy that I created previously from that website template. Remember that about us from the website template that we did for homework? I took some of those words and I created a blurb for myself. I'm going to add this in. Here we go. And I'm pasting. It says, let us be your home away from home. That's the first thing. Remember, call to action, asking them to do something for you. You want to direct your audience in what you're doing. That next block, every single block you notice is telling somebody to do something. It's important, okay? Additionally, if you notice here, I have center. We're going down vertical because I want them to keep going down the page. That's why everything is centered and vertical. Here as well, going down the page, centered and vertical. Now I'm spreading out. But then where we get here, I have it going to the left because I want to read before they see the picture. They're going to see a picture. I want them to read, then see a picture. So read and then see themselves, see that imagery in the spot that I'm talking about. That's why they're both here. Here, if you notice, there is no imagery. I want them to pay attention to the information I'm giving. Here, I understand because it's a large paragraph, people might not want to continue to read. They might be like, I'm not reading all that. And they go to the picture. So I offer the picture immediately as well. Let me read this for you. Let us be your home away from home. One second, make sure it's still good. Wonderful. At Austin Place, we provide Airbnb accommodations that provide space, staff, and expertise you need to truly enjoy the beauty offer. A place of relaxation, complete with horses, puppies, and exquisite barn. It offers a unique backdrop to life's most precious moments. Come for a stay and let us plan out the experience you deserve. It's supposed to be you. Austin Place is truly a fit for a royal. Let us plan a beautiful dining experience through your visit. Perfect for a weekday getaways. Oh, that's not, there we go. That's not supposed to be that. I actually didn't copied that for royal. There we go. I click learn more. Now that learn more is going to take them to go book a page of information and a booking calendar. I also have this picture here so they can see this location. Now, mind you, this is for the, I pick a picture that has more horses and things right now. It's a picture that I have for them. Let's say you have a client and you have no clue. They're like, hey, I think that there'd be best a picture of this, but you don't have it. You can use what you have for a suggestion and then say, you know, I think that a picture like this with maybe some horses in the picture will be really, really good. People can see the horses, or maybe a picture of people laughing with the horses in there. But I chose this because it does give nature. It gives serene. It gives rustic. It shows a very clear image of what it is they're providing as best the pictures I had so far. This is our About Us blurb. It's just a little space of About Us. It's a very small paragraph. There's lots of call to action, but by that, you can know just from looking at that there is beauty, there is nature, there's staff, there's people that can help me with things. It's going to be relaxing. There's horses, there's puppies. If that's your deal, you're going to keep going. You're going to go down the list. And the next one is going to be another block. And this is a completely different block. I kept the same color to keep them in the same energy sphere, because I'm still talking about the same thing. I didn't change the color because it's not a different topic. It's not a different area of thought. I want them to continue to think. Enhance your getaway. So I'm going to stop right there just for now to see if I have any questions. Anybody have any feedback, if they want to learn anything or know anything? Just so you know, you can ask questions and put them in the comment section in YouTube. I can see that in real time. So if you want to ask a question, even if I go over something, I don't ask if you have anything, put in the comment section. I do check intermittently and I'll come back. As well as if you're watching this after the day that I'm airing it, go ahead and put in the comment section anyway, or you can always add comments or send an email in the dashboard. If you were enrolled in the class, you can get the information from the dashboard and send an email to me as well, and I can help you to walk through this section as well. So just be mindful that you can ask questions. I am here to. Okay, so the next section is enhance your getaway, because I'm like, okay, I can create my own experience. What does that look like? I don't even know all the things you have. Well, it says, let us plan we have tea parties and intimate lunches, one-on-one horse races, micro weddings, and receptions. That's what I added here. And I also added pictures that allow you to see what it's looking like. So you can see here that this is a tea party or a luncheon. I don't really have people's faces as much. You can see people, but they're kind of nondescript, so people can see themselves there. You don't want to be like, look at these people. And if I don't look like that person, then I'm welcome there. I might not be able to see myself there. So I put it in a way that you can kind of just, kind of see, I could be sitting on the side. It could have been anybody. Then it has information on all three. So if you look at this, this is called additional header. We have the main header, header 1, as you see up here. But the reason why I have each of these things as different headings is because this is what the internet reads. If I do not make sure this is a header, so this is heading 4, the internet knows this is an important information, and the information under this is attributed to this. This should be a paragraph. It's subtitled. That's fine. It's a smaller bit of information. So all of these hierarchies in your typography, tell Google, tell Yahoo, tell whatever, what level of information this is and where to put it. So if you've ever Googled, for instance, you can Google Ishola right now and says, who is the Empress of Ishola? It will know who I am, not because it has intelligence, but because when my name is added on something on websites, the information about me, like if it says about our Empress, this would be in a header. And then the information of it will be in the subtitle, and more information will be in a paragraph. So make sure that your hierarchies are put there when you're putting your text. You can do that by clicking on typography, paragraph, subtitle, above title, heading. All these things matter. If you don't add that metadata in, even if you add bold font, you can make this bold and you can change the text size and shape and make it look different. But that metadata is very, very important. So ensure that when you're making these components, you're putting it in there. Now, mind you, if you're using the template, it's already doing that for you. So when I created this, that metadata was already in. But for instance, this, I did not. This I just made, I just added on my own by dragging it. So I'm going to make sure, because it says heading 2, make sure it has a heading. It's not header 1. Header 1 is this important thing right here. Nothing else should be header 1 but Austral Palace, because this is what the page is about. Heading 2 can be anything that I want to bring attention to. And then under those headings are header 3, 4. That hierarchy tells the internet what level of information that is and what is attributed to. All this stuff will be attributed to my home page. So to tea parties and luncheons, one-on-one horse encounters, enjoy a personalized experience with our horses, planning a riding session, photo shoot, or simply love on them a little. For weddings and receptions, perfect for small parties. Host your loved one for a beautiful ceremony or your first dance during your stay. Now, immediately after this, guess what I'm going to put in the comment section if you can guess what I'm going to add right there. After this little section here, what am I going to add right in this area here? Bonus points if you can tell me what I'm going to add. I'll give you a little second. Think about it. If you said that I was going to add a button, you will be correct. It's a button. And it's going to say book now. So I'm going to go ahead here, get this, and then get this button, drag it. And I'm going to add book your stay. Now, another thing I'm going to do that I want you to make a habit of, every time there's a block, I want you to make sure that you are pressing update. And if you do not press update, it's saving it. Now, there's many times where I thought I pressed update and I didn't, and then way later it was not there. My thumbs are very hurt. So we want to make sure that we are doing that as we go. Now, going back over what we have so far, we have our hero image with our name, a description about what we're talking about, and a button to them to book. Then we have a call to action section that tells them what we want them to do. We want you to book your getaway. We want you to let us create a customer treat experience for royalty. This is more descriptive. We put more descriptive information in a lesser obvious area because it's gray. It doesn't draw as much attention. We added contrasting colors to draw attention to the visual images in case people don't want to read. We also added information, more detail in white so that people can see what all the things that are available so they want to continue to read. Then our next block was our About Us block, but it's not about us in detail about every single thing about us. It's what we want you to know about us immediately, that we're in nature, that we have accommodations, that you can get staff to create, experiences for, that it's fit for royal, all that, and more. This learn more, so they can go and want to learn more and get more details, but also at that page will be a button to buy. And then we move down to where we have the Enhance Your Getaway. This is going to be an extension of us. So it's still about us. It's more information about things you can do. Is it all the things that you can do? Absolutely not. But and then also has a button to be book your stay. I'm also going to add another button that says view all experiences or view all. Yeah, we're going to put experiences for now. We can change that later if need be. Experiences. That way they can do both. Or view all. I like to say add-ons. Or view all options. We can do that. And so we'll have that. I'm going to update that again. And now we have another area. This gives an opportunity for us to show video. This is cover. So we're going to put take a tour. Because if somebody wanted to of Hostel Palace, somebody wanted to come, they want to see what it is. We're going to put experience. Virtual tour experience. There we go. And then here we're going to add some descriptive words about this virtual experience. Let's see. Allow. Allow us to walk you through possibilities. Possibilities of Hostel Palace. With, I'm going to go ahead and press enter, with a virtual tour of the facilities and past events. There we go. And then I'm going to add a cover. Now, how do I add this cover? Because here's a video. How do you add a video? Well, when you click this, there's information you can change. Remember, I told you everything has a menu button. Everything you click has a menu button. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to click on this play button. And it says video to the ratio I want and the link. I'm not using this link. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. But it also lets me play back, whether I want to be muted or loop, or if I want to have suggested videos that show after the current video. Even if I have a specific time I want it to start and stop. So let's say I don't want the whole video. I don't want the entire video. I want something else. I only want to play from this time. This time you add it there. And then player, I can add a cover image. So I'm going to go ahead and click out of this cover image and add my own cover image. And I'm going to click on, I like this photo. It's cute. And it's probably from one of the past events there. And look at that. Gorgeous. Now, mind you, this thing is already pink because remember we went ahead and we added in our branding here. So everything's called Graceful. I love it. Everything we added automatically just goes and changes everything what we need already. So it just already matches beautiful. When I'm ready with the video, I'll go ahead and add that video by pasting the YouTube link here. I also have options whether I like to use Vimeo or just a URL. So I like to use YouTube. Makes it easy, and you don't want to host that on your own website because it just takes a lot storage space to host on your own website. So we really don't want to do that. We're not going to be doing that. Okay, now we're going to change these words. Let's see. Instead of subscribe to us, I'm going to put stay updated, stay connected. Don't miss out. Don't miss the latest updates. Stay connected. And then enter your email now. There you go. This, how does this work? Well, this works through MailChimp. It can work through MailChimp other things. I'm going to find this button here. Settings. That's not where I want it. There we go. Email. So this is the email field. This actually go to my backend. We can also make it work through MailChimp. I'm going to go through these. This information when we go through plugins, you can learn more. But this also can just go back to the backend of your website. They put this in, and this button goes subscribe now. And this is the plug here, right here. If you see the email plugin, we'll learn about this afterwards. But right now we're using WordPress. You can also have other options as well. But these are all pro options. I personally use MailChimp, and I use my pro option. It works very well for me. That's the first part. After this, you're going to go down. You want to go ahead and add in some events and experience, some portfolio. You want people to be able to see what it is that you've done, that you've had going on previously. So I'm going to go and add just some pictures. Past events. Let's see. Past events and not experience, but past events at Ostel Palace. There we go. When you get to this section, it's very important that you show your best work, but detailed variety of your work. So we're going to go ahead and add some things in, some pictures. We're going to add pictures that show a bunch of different styles and details of what goes on there. We're not just one genre. So I'm going to choose this. And at this point, I'm just clicking on some to show an array of things they do there. And as you see, it was still because we already set that originally. When we were doing the beginner part, we added all the colors in ahead of time so they would stay the same, and they are. Let's see things we want to add in. Let's add in, oh, this was a really cute, I think I used that picture. I haven't used that picture. Let's add this picture in. Let's add some more happy fun times, and we'll add that text in about what those things were afterwards. We just want to get all together so you can see what it's going to look like and make sure you're good. Okay. Let's see. I need some more pictures. We'll add her there. And we already have a little girl there. Let's see. We've already have a little girl. There's got to be some other things. Let me see if I have any in my own pictures. Okay, let's see what we have here that I can use. We'll go to 2023 and see what's in there to use. I'm sure there's some stuff that I can use. That's been an Ostel Place, and we'll just put some pictures there. And we're going to fill that in. And if not, we'll just do some fillers for right now. I have some folders I should have some pictures in. It's always when you want to find something, everything's like hiding from you. For right now, we'll just pick some other ones. I don't have any that I can find very quickly. So we'll just pick some ones that I can find in my media library. This cutie for now. We'll add a wedding in there. I know the pictures. Actually, we're going to here. So it can be one of the first pictures they see. Also, as I'm doing this, I'm choosing photos that match the genre and the blend that we already have. Now, there's some pictures that they have on there. I think the colors are like orange and like fall colors, but that doesn't really match our website. So I'm not really using that as much. I'm going to add some in here as well. I like this photo. Now, each of these photos, we're also over time going to add in more information. So for instance, about that event, we can add who was there, what was going on, and add more pictures for that event as well. So when they click on it, it can take them to a page that would have more stuff on that event. People themselves there, and also give social proof. It's very important that you have We call these things kind of case study type things. It's very important you have things to show people that you've already done this, that is not something you're starting out from scratch, that is something that you have. Micro wedding, birthday party, birthday celebration. I don't like party. That's a bit what's oh, I can't too big. Birthday brunch, because it was a brunch. Let's see here, photo shoots. Let's say here, I'm gonna say luncheon event. I'll put here girls weekend. You see how I want many things that show all the different styles that you have going on. Let's see, horseback riding. It's very important, riding. It's very important that you have a space that displays your work. So this is the portfolio. I also can have a different color if I want it, because this is white. Let's see, I already have white and white. Do I want another color? No, I don't, because I actually made this flow in. You see how they have this brown here and it comes under and then it kind of goes. So we'll leave that white. And then this is another section. Do we need this section? This is the section, once you get past the parts I just said, except for a contact section. We do want a contact section, which should be here somewhere. That's blog post, stay booked, contact us. This part has a contact button that's going to take you to another page. We're going to go ahead and add in at the bottom. The other things I'm going to add will not be as important. They're not something that everybody needs, but we're going to need to add in the contacts. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go to contact. And we want a form where they can contact us. We're going to go ahead and click on this one. Hello there. I'm going to add a picture of Ashley, actually, because that's the owner. And we want it to be personal. Is there a better picture of her? Absolutely. But for right now, we're going to use this one mainly because it is the most, what I'm looking for, personable. It says, hey, I love you and I think that you're really cool and I want you to come to Austal Place. So that's what I'm using. But we're going to get a better one from her. And that's another one I'll request. As you do the work, you might say, hey, thank you for all the things you sent me. I'm actually needing these things. You won't know until you actually start working on it and see what's fitting, what doesn't fit. So I love a picture of her similarly, but maybe one where she probably is less casual, a little more done up, and you can see more of her and the horse together, which I know she has. I just need to ask for some. So it says, hello there. We would love, I'm take these caps off. Let us know how we can help. Okay, cool. So I added, we would love to get to know you, know your needs and desires to bring your roller retreat experience to life. Let us know how we can help. Now, mind you, remember we were talking about that brand voice and what brand voice looks like. I took that space away. What brand voice looks like and what you sound like when you're expressing yourself, how you want your audience to view you or to experience you. And so for this page, we want a very calm, warm, loving, at your service type energy. Name, email, message, submit your message. There you go. It will go there. Let's get your stay, but contact us, and then we'll work on this footer a little bit later. This is a footer page. We're definitely going to be focusing on putting information. We're putting logo and the contact stuff on the footer. We're going to get to the footer next week because we can add really cool things in there. But so far, those are the only things that are, I would say, are mandatory for your first home page. The other things we're going to go over in just a second. So to get started, to go back over it, let's go back over it again. Let's take our notes. Okay, we have your hero image, the hero section, the hero image. It is a picture that's going to depict exactly what you want them to experience first. All the information is going to go above the fold. You're going to have a header. That header is going to say exactly what it is that you are promoting, that you're pushing this page about, and a descriptive subtitle, and then a call to action button that they can spend money with you immediately if that's the goal. If your goal is to get signups, to go to get more clients, I don't know what it is, but there's a call to action immediately. That is a button that they can take action on. After that first part, you're going to go to the action section. That's going to go over what you want them to do. Is going to mainly have information on get them to do things, and also drag them down to do another step. So this gives more detail about what we went in this hero image. The third one is going to be your About Us section that goes over what you want them to know about you first, with an opportunity for them to learn more about you and a graphic image. They can see it as well. Then you're going to go into detail about you, things that you offer. So let's say you are a real estate agent. You might, yes, we know that you're a great real estate agent. You can help me find a home and all these things, but I might not know that you can help me find my own lender, that you provide services for first-time homeowners and walk them through a certain process, or that you offer, your services in multiple places in the city that you're in, that maybe you provide virtual tours. I don't know what you might offer, but that one, you want to go into detail about that. After that first initial About Us, you can go into more detail to get more attention, also to get more interest in you with more call to action buttons. Then we're going to go into a walking them through your experience. Now, this is a video. You're like, what if I don't have a video? There should be something that you have, whether even if it's a video you can take on your phone that says, hi, I'm Beth Ann, and I am your neighborhood, I don't know, pineapple grower, and I love XYZ of pineapples. Look at the pineapples in my backyard. A pineapple here. You can make, it's 2024. You can make a video. You can make a video. Make a video, please. If you don't have a video, create audio or something. People like to see experiences. They like to know that this real person, it's a real business, it's a real place. There are a lot of people that make AI things and fake things these days. Create something that not say can't be altered or fake, but gives people a lot more trust. And that's the third part. So we talked about what we did, we gave ideas of what we did, and then we're giving proof that we actually do these things. The next part we're going to go to is your portfolio, past events and experiences. Things that show again that you do what you say you do. You see how we're flowing here? I told you about all the things I'm asking. If you want to book me, you want to do things, I'm showing you, hey, I really do this stuff, and look how you can do it. Look how you can see yourself in it. And then lastly, after this, we're going to go into your contact. Now, those are things that are mandatory. Something for the homepage. You can also additionally have other things like events that are coming up or experiences or something else, but those are the main details. Now we're going to go into a part specifically for Austell Place, because they actually have a nonprofit organization called Pets for Vets, and quite a few of them. So we're going to talk about their nonprofit work. Let's see. More than a palace, a place of peace. And then I'm going to a smaller bit of text here so we can have information on what this is. I'm going to line it this way, and I'm going to make it a above the title because it goes above my title. And I'm going to make it our nonprofit work. And I'm going to make that pink, that color pink. That's not what's supposed to be profit. There we go. Nonprofit work. And here's where I'm going to get information about that. Now, she had lots of things about Austell Palace, Austell Puppies, all these things going on. I'm going to see if I have a picture of her, of Austell, the Austell Puppies. And we're going to wrap up this section after this. So if you have any questions about today's class or any questions about anything about the course or anything about the future, go ahead and let me know so I can get to that in the class while I'm doing this. I'm going to go to austellplace.org, and I'm going to get the rest of the information. Additionally, I'm going to press update. Remember, always press update because you never know when it won't. Let's see. Let's go to Austell Place. I'm going to put learn more. Okay. I'm fine. Let's see. I'm taking this content, but we're going to tweak this content just a little bit. Never mind, go back, take that out. We're going to put, let's see, I'm going to have to write this for her. I'm going to get a picture, though. I want to picture her and these pets. Of course, when I want something, I can't find something that was already there. I'm on her website. You just guys can't see the part where I'm on her website. So I guess I won't be using that picture. I will find another picture. There's a picture of her and these puppies. Okay, well, I'll try again anyway. Picture, and then we'll write those words in. The last part will be your team, if you have a team at all. That's why that's optional as well. I know there was a picture of her and these puppies. No? Can't find that picture. That's funny. Must not be for today. Well, we'll use this one for right now until we can find a better one. Or I'll just use the other picture she had with oh, here we go. We'll do the horse. There we go. We're just picking a horse for right now. There we go. There we go. Look at that. And information about our nonprofit will go here. So we don't really have, let's see. Let's say retreats completed, hearts served, puppies. Maybe not hearts served. Not puppies served. Okay, listen. So we have retreats. We help serve hearts. We veterans helped, and let's put people prayed for. It's one thing we're gonna do at the events is pray. Awesome. Now, obviously, we change these numbers to something else because we don't have this many retreats. But let's say we are on our third retreat, and that's okay. That's not a bad thing at all. Oh, there's a counter. So this actually will. Let's see where it's going. This will actually. Is more than a place of respite for those who book their book an experience. It is also home to hostel place pets for vets, as well as many other nonprofit endeavors. I did not spell that right. DEAVOUR. I missed A. There we go. Endeavors. Let's see. We offer. Let's see. We offer venue. We offer healing. Really quickly from Okay, just really quickly, I said Austell is more than a place of respite for those who believe. It's also home to Pets for Vets, as well as many other nonprofit endeavors. I still didn't spell that right. I don't know what I did wrong. We offer healing retreats and venue space free of charge for those suffering from mental health crises such as PTSD and depression. Your bookings helps fund our work, and for that we thank you. Obviously, makes it better over time. We'd have more, opportunity to do something better than what I just wrote. But right now, that's what we have. We're going to work with that. We'll make it better in the future. And then, last but not least, our section we're going to be working on is we don't need this part right here. We don't need it. We're going to back to that. She doesn't have a blog as of yet. We're going to work on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this because she doesn't have a blog yet, and we're going to talk about blogs next week. We work on plugins and those additional pages. So I'm saving that right now as it's going. I'm also going to press update because don't play with me. And I'm going to go ahead and delete this for right now, and I can add it back later. And then also I'm going to go ahead and I'll make this something. This will be our team. So we're going to make our team of excellence, the people who make it happen. We can, let's see. And I'm going to put meet our team. Meet the team of Austell Palace. Alrighty. And there we go. We are committed to providing our guests with exceptional service while offering a beautiful, relaxing stay. Awesome. Update. And they don't have that many people, so I'm going to go ahead and just take some of these off. And we're going to go ahead and add some pictures in. We'll add their names here. We're almost done with this homepage, guys. I'm going to pick this one for now because I have a better picture of her. I'm sure she has a headshot somewhere. And I'm going to zoom in on this, actually. Picture. That's not what I want. I want the picture itself. There we go. There we go. Oh, it's not going to let me zoom because of what it is. That's fine. We'll get a better picture. And then we'll just add in these other pictures. I think the other one was Cloud. I'm not really sure. If she actually works there, she just helps there. I'm not sure. But so if she doesn't work there, then it'll be okay for today. We're going to go ahead and add her face in because it's cute. And for the sake of just today, we're going to go ahead and add, because we have the theme of horses, we're going to add in one more picture, which is probably the same person, but that'll be okay for right now. And it doesn't really show her face, but it's the best we have at the moment. And it's probably like this same person. We're going to add this one in, change their names. So we're going to go ahead and add Ashley, Princess Ashley. Kostelev. There we go. I don't know this person's name. I don't know this name either. So we'll have that there. And then last but not least, we're going to add this picture in here. We also don't have the picture I would like to have because we need more pictures from them. We're going to go add in a photo of, let's say, what's a good picture? What's a good photo? We'll add this for now. No, I don't like that. Let's add this for now. There we go. And we're going to add an overlay because it's too bright. So we're going to just go ahead and just, there we go. Wonderful. And we can take this off. We don't need this at all. It's a lot of information. And we're go ahead and let's see, great thing. Let's see. I like the pink and the white. So we're going to go ahead and put the one thing that connects us all is the love and need of comfort. Let Austell Palace be that place for you. Look at that. We're going to update all these things. Now put it all together, and what does that spell? Okay, so we got our hero image. We have our call to action button. We have our description. We have a picture that gives us an idea of what we got going on. We have more call to action with information and telling us what to do. We have our about section, giving an overview of what it is that we do and what we got going on with the buttons so they can learn more. We're going to go on those pages next week. We have more details about us, little details that we can add that they can do with more call to action buttons. We then have proof that we actually do what we say we do in video form. We then have proof that we have a way for them to connect with us and stay. That's another call to action button. We have more proof that we do what we say we're going to do, and these are going to open up to other pages of what we say we're going to do and more information. This is going into additional things because you might not have this information. This is about the nonprofit information that she wants there. Here's about the staff that she has. So you might not have staff, which can also open to them. This is just a cute little blurb to have them think more about you. You can also add another call to action. I'm all about the call to actions. Book your stay. Awesome. And then we have this contact form. Last but not least, the contact should be at the bottom, and then we're going to work on that footer class. So that is the home page. That's all that should go on that first page, and that's what we have. So I'm going to stop presenting, and I'm back. Let's look at some of the questions we have. Is it the puppy pic? Ashley was telling me the picture I was looking at was. So that's all we have for class today. Hopefully that helped you. Our homework today is going to be to finish that first page with all the required sections I told you to have. And I know you have the required sections if you watched it. So make sure you watch this whole video. The word of today for your quiz will be rainboat. 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 Have the best day. I love you and God does too. Goodbye.